Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with a beta gameplay of Atlas Reactor, and this is going to be developed by the people of Trion Worlds. And so this is a turn-based multi-online battle arena, much like those Dota 2 League of Legends, except, yes, turn-based. What? Turn-based? How can they pull that off? It's almost impossible, right? Well, unlike needing to have Twitch reactions and having the ability to work the keyboard like magic with your fingers, all you need to do here is to be able to make quick decisions in between each of your moves and then be able to take out and vanquish your enemy, and that's it. And the games only last, what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes max? So let's go ahead and take a look at the play. And as you can see here, this is just beta, and they right now have 4 different freelancers, as they call it, to play. So I can play Aurora, and they have different types of supports here, different kind of roles actually: support, front lines, and firepower. And so right here I have the ability to unlock Lockwood and Nyx. Actually, I have the ability to unlock all of these with enough of these ISOs, they call it. And if I click on Zuki here, for instance, then she costs 20k of this ISO to unlock, or I could just go spend some real money, get some credits, and boom, I got it. So there is a bit of a pay to win, except that if you grind hard enough, if you play long enough in this game, then you'll be able to complete a bunch of contracts, and then you'll be able to get ISOs in this manner, and then you'll be able to unlock those heroes one at a time, very much like League of Legends, except probably not as bad of a grind, I think. So here they are going to have practice and solo, cooperative, versus, and then later on they're going to have custom and ranked matches, and then you can look at other matches and watch them. You'll have seasons that you can play as well, and then with that associated rewards and things like that every time you play a match every 5 days, or here you play a match every 3 days. So you never know what's going to be in store. And speaking of which, yes, you can buy all this stuff for real money, but you know what? We're not worried about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the freelancers, and there are a host of different ones, and of course with each one that you are going to get, it requires a different type of skill. So if I choose to get Pup here, then it is going to have his associated skills, and unfortunately I'm at the wrong screen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But let's go ahead and take a look here at our man right here, Rask. And as you can see here, his difficulty is medium, and his current trust is Evos. So he's durable, frenzied, melee character who gains energy by getting hit. So the more he gets hit, the more flurries he's gonna throw down, and the worse he's gonna get. So let's go ahead and take a look. And right now there's a little bit of a bug right here. I got Pup and Rask there. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna just choose a solo for right now. I am just going to have my enemy bots like to this much, and then I'm gonna have my team bots to this much. So let's go ahead and ready up. And then I can actually choose a host of different abilities to choose from, but I'll go over that in the game. So you might say, well, how does this work? Turn-based. How does that work? So there are 4 phases that you go through. And the first phase is the prep phase. That's when you shield. That's when you can heal other people. That's when you can do a couple of other things as well. But for right now, it kind of escapes me. Next thing up, you can do a dash maneuver, which gets you out of harm's way, either by teleporting away or by just dashing against the enemy. That'll also hurt them, but also get you out of harm's way. So there's multiple ways that you can get out. And then after that is the blast phase, which, as you can kind of plainly here, is that the blast phase is when you shoot them or you hit them, in my case with your fists, and then after that is the last phase, which is the move phase. So actually it's kind of reverse order than what you're used to. Normally you move to the characters and then you hit them, right? But in this case here, in the turn base, you actually have to go and plan out your moves a little bit ahead of time, and then kind of predict where your enemies are going, and that is a bit of a thrill right there. So in this first maneuver here, I got Pain Train, trap them over enemies and cause 20 damage. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try to make it to where I'm gonna hit as many of these fools as I possibly can, like this, and then I'm gonna end up on the other side right there. I know that these guys are melee characters, so I'm not even gonna try to hit those guys, but I'm gonna do a critical shot to lock that in. and I'm gonna gain might. So what you might say is, well, I'm gonna gain might, right? And oh, sounds. I think the sounds are a little bit too high at the moment. So let's go ahead and turn it down a little bit more. There we go. It's already turned down pretty big time there. So let's go ahead and see if that works out. And there we go. And I did my pain maneuver, and I actually went and dashed across the screen, and I hit Zuki and Aurora here, and now they're in melee range, and if they stay in attack, then they're going to be in trouble. However, they do move a little bit away, but unfortunately, now I can't hit them. Now, you got to remember that I hit before I move, so if that person stays right there, then they're going to get hit. And so, there, I'm going to actually put my fan here, I'm going to hit right there. And then after that, I'm going to move up like this and get closer to the fight. Now, that's exactly what I want. Now, what you're supposed to do is play with your allies, play with your buddies so that you can talk it out, plan out your moves, get some combos going so that you cannot be stopped and you'll be able to kill the other team a whole lot better than just trying to take them on one at a time, one by one. Because if you don't do the combos, then the other team will definitely be able to take your team out even better than that. So as you can see here, my maul, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this kind of arc here, and if there was more enemies, then I would hit them in my little arc. Unfortunately, there was this one here, but looks like they blasted them, actually pushed them away from where I was going. So that's kind of bad for me because now they're a little bit farther away, but that's okay. I have upheaval, so I can actually throw away some of these guys. That's what I'm gonna do right there, and I'm not gonna throw them at that guy. So what I'm gonna do is when it's my turn to hit, I'm actually gonna throw Garrison away. Now all the action takes place simultaneously, and that's gonna be the key word, is that even though your character might run out of HP, he or she will still attack before they die, because all this action, even though it's going one by one, and that's really because of ease of seeing what's going on, they are actually hitting each other at the same moment before any of the movements and all that stuff. So there, as you can see, Asana on my team is actually getting their butts beaten. And there we go. I'm going to do the knockback and hit them back into that square there. And I'm going to move up forward. And the nice thing about doing that knockback maneuver is that now I know he's actually going to be in my arc right here. As you can see, I knocked him into there and it made him invisible to me, but he is still going to be there. And I'm going to be able to hit both of these guys, and then I'm going to lock it in. And we're not going to move because I don't think they're going to move away from the spot anytime soon. As you can see here, my man Quark right there is going to go and get the healing and also heal himself. So that's my support character. I need to support my support character as they're supporting me. It's kind of like, what? So there you go, I did hit both of them, but now they're kind of hitting me. But that's okay, because I'm more or less the tank-like character, and so I want to get hit. I really do, and actually, Quark now actually did the attack, and Aurora looks like she beat out Quark to that healing. As you can see, she had less to go, or less spaces to go, I think, and then she was able to beat him to that heal, which is extremely unfortunate, because now she won't get healed, or Quark won't get healed. But that's okay, I got Zuki and Garrison right there for me, and I'm actually going to move a little closer to Zuki. See, and now I have to kind of plan ahead. So Zuki's in my range, and so I'm going to kind of predict that maybe he'll go and try to hide out over here, because really you can't go that far away, and unless they have high movement allowance. And there's things that will buff your movement. It's called haste, and there are definitely a lot of ways that you can get your guys a little bit faster so that you can make it to wherever you need to go. And it looks like Quark's going to get really beat up here, but not going to get killed. That's going to be good. As you can see here, 5 kills or more will have, by 15 turns, will win. So we just need to get at least 5 kills more, or 5 kills, get to 5 kills, and then we will win. But if we are tied at 5 kills apiece, then we keep going until one of us has more than the other. Alright, so we got Uncontrollable Fury, which is actually going to go off no matter the heck what. And it appears that I'm in a little bit of trouble. It's going to go right there. And I'm gonna heal myself, augmented regeneration. So now that I'm less than 60 health, then it will go off. The prep phase goes off before anything else. So I'm going to get my heal, and I'm going to get my shift at the dash phase, which is the second phase. And then the Uncontrollable Fury is also going to tick off as well. So we're gonna lock that in. So right now I'm gonna heal myself. Boom. And for 20. And then my dash phase. He's also gonna augment himself because he's got that prep ability. So he's prepping himself to maybe do more damage. I don't know. But before that actually goes off, I am going to be dashing away. So hopefully his maneuver will miss me now because I dashed before he could actually get off his blast maneuver. And what in the world is going on? So these kind of the funny little clips that go on. It's just, this game is actually looking pretty darn good. So there's my ultimate that just went off by itself.
Got a delivery for you.
And now he's obviously making some sort of delivery. And there he actually dropped it on me and he still hit me. And that was actually, he predicted me going to this area right there. So a little bit unfortunate for me, but I think still okay. Yes, okay. Oh, look at that. And Aurora actually did this kind of maneuver that hits in a big X around her. And she can direct that to anywhere she likes, actually. So let's go ahead and do a pain train. There we go. And pain train will pretty much get me out of trouble for now. Let's see here. Pain train. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's do this. Get the pain train going. Keep the augmented frenzies going. It will make me a lot more difficult to kill and hit. Alright. And looks like we should be looking good here. Okay. No hits on me yet, I think. Should be okay. Oh, look at that. My buddy actually healed the other person there. And that's kind of too bad. I needed the heals. Cool. You can actually turn off that as well. So there, I dashed away. And I hit Aurora there. So she's down. As you see here, there's no more health. It's just kind of a flipping heartbeat. But she's going to die. But she needs to do her hit first because, like I said, all the action takes place simultaneously. And as you can see here, it's 1-1 at the moment, and she's going to go down. So we're going to be up 2-1. But it looks like one of our guys got blown out. It looks going to be Quark there. And that's going to be too bad. And that's it. And that is the turns right there. Check that out. So now let's see here. Upheaval. I don't think I have upheaval. I don't think I can. Okay, there we go. I can actually upheaval Rast there, but I believe Rast is going to run away. So that's not going to really do me any good. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to swipe. That's what I'm going to do, like that. And I'm not going to move anywhere at the moment. I don't have anyone that can heal me either. So what I'm going to do is wait for somebody to just come close. And I'm still healing myself at the moment. But yeah, there we go. Asana actually took care of him. There we go. Rask is now just did a attack maneuver instead of saving himself. So I did an attack, but nobody actually came near me. But that's okay. They might jump to me. You don't know. You don't know. Alright, so there we go. I'm actually safe right now. Look at that. And look, naturally there's a green bulb right there that I could pick up. And let's go ahead and get my second wind even. There we go. So I'm going to get my second wind.
You must live.
And then I'm going to heal myself afterwards. This is great. So I actually kept myself alive on the battlefield. And look, my healer actually came back on there, healed me up. And I'm back in the game, baby! I'm back in! Alright. I really definitely see a big future for this because I think, how many times have you just thought, gosh, you know, I could play League of Legends or Dota 2 or whatever, any type of those MOBAs, but it's just my reactions, my APM, it's just not good. It's just not as what it used to be, okay? And so, you just kind of suck it up, I guess, more or less. Alright, then we're going to do this. We're going to hit this guy like that. And then we're going to lock it in. And you just think now, oh man, if Oyster was a turn-based kind of MOBA that I could play, and now here it is! Here it is! I think it's actually quite brilliant. I think the only downfall right now is that there really isn't enough characters to play. I mean, when you look at League of Legends Dota 2, sure, they've been around for a long time, so they got hundreds of characters to choose from. And this one here, they don't quite have the hundreds. However, you know that definitely in the future, they're going to have some more. And so, just need to be patient, and you'll be able to see some more. Oh, I should have actually pathed around that, but I'm too busy talking, so I actually didn't get that good enough there. So right now it's giving me what 60 seconds to actually think on what to do. But when I noticed that when you're playing co-op or even the versus mode, they definitely give you a whole lot less. I will say that much. All right, I'm gonna go up this close here. Suzuki is right there. I actually think Suzuki's gonna go up forward, so I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna do a swipe maneuver. Maybe this might help. But since this is turn-based and since it really doesn't cost me anything to actually do these maneuvers, it actually gets me more energy to do my hit. Now the energy is really good because once I get my energy maxed out, then I will do my ultimate, and everybody's ultimate is different from each other, which is great.
Face me, heathen.
And there we go. Come on, take him down. Take him down. It's 3-2 right now, so look, nobody jumped to me. I thought maybe they'd dash to me, but nothing there. And that's Suzuki's ultimate there. And as you can see there, hits for 64. Pretty badass there. And Raz actually is going to hit Quark as well. So with that, won't actually be able to move away from Zuki, but I think that's okay. All right, finally I get my big maneuver, so I'm just going to go and jump over here. Yeah, jump over here. I'm going to hit Rask and Garrison there. And then after that, we'll just lock on. There we go. What I would like to do is go and hit the one in the pink dress because that's their support. Quark's our support. There you go. Thanks a lot, buddy. See, look, I haven't even died yet. They just kind of ignore the big guy there. That's what I like. That's what I like playing these big dudes. They just love ignoring you. I'll take it. I jumped into their fire, so originally they were going to just hit that guy. And that's the nice thing too, is that sometimes somebody will just dash into your zone of fire. And there we go, I actually got hit by yet another AoE attack that was really just aimed at this person. But since I jumped in, these are the kind of things you might want to think about when you're playing the game. It's like, oh, okay, this guy might actually jump in and try to do something. That's actually messing me up right there. That hit right there, because I jumped to where they're at, but then he uses that missile and knocks him way back, and that sucks. Alright, well, nothing I could do about that now. Alright, we're gonna sprint over there. Maybe I can get over here and use my ultimate on them. I don't know. I'm gonna get in close. We'll see. I think my ultimate's gonna go off in the blast phase, yeah. So my ultimate's gonna go off right around me, which is not gonna do me any good. There, yeah, there we go. So that's the kind of bad thing about this character there, is that even though you get energy every time you get hit or whatever, but I cannot control my ultimate. I just spit out my ooze everywhere. There you go. Rask does it in a good spot. Actually hits Quark with it. So I'm going to move over here, and they actually moved a little bit far away from me, but I did not get into that little poison cloud, which is great. Okay. Looks like I got my pain train again, but I don't think I need that. I'm going to go and just swipe on my melee like that. And I'm not going to use my heal, my augmented regeneration this time, but I am going to move. And I can't hurt myself with my own green blobby. And I should be okay. Ooh! Okay, well there goes Quark, unless he heals himself. There we go, Zuki's down. There we go, and actually he went into my own range there, which is great. Oh, that's gonna hit me now too. Oh, now I'm really down in life. Maybe I should have thought about healing here. Uh-oh. That's okay, I got the pain train. I got the pain train. So I could just do the prep, do the pain train, get the heck out, and kill Zuki at the same time. In fact, I'm going to jump over here and get this might, which gives me 25% extra hit. So let's go ahead and do that. So I should be okay afterwards. I'm going to heal myself for 20, and then I'm going to dash. There we go. Boom, boom. I'm going to take out Zuki as well when I dash, and get the augmented hit for 25% more damage. That should be okay. Sweet. That actually worked out really well for me. 4 on 4 because I'm just barely holding on. I'm doing pretty good, guys. Oh no! Actually hit me there, but I think that was a small hit. Now you do actually benefit from being in cover as well. Bit of a XCOM element, I guess, where they do have cover system. And there we go. We actually went and killed somebody. And that does make it to where you are not going to take as much damage when you're behind cover. Alright, level 5, VG Purist. You know what? I'm going to play another game here. I know that kind of went a little bit quickly and I messing with the volume and stuff. That wasn't cool. But this time, I think that I am going to play another class. So that was a melee class, and that really didn't kind of showcase the cover ability. Let's go ahead and change it to Nyx right there, which is a sniper type class, which is also a DPS class. As you see here, you mostly want to go with one frontline, one support, and then 2 firepower classes. And there we go. I'm going to go and pick my boy right there, Nyx. And we're going to go with the enemy bots. Already I'm at 5 stars, guys. Yeah, what you know about that? So far, the community though, I mean, it's just like any other kind of MOBAs, I think, because I said hello in chat, nobody said hello to me, so I don't know. I don't really like that, but it is what it is, right? So actually, before I make my commands here, and since I'm playing with my AI buddies, you can see where they're going actually with these little lines. So you can tell that Aurora is actually going to pass by here. And I was actually thinking about taking up this spot for myself. And if I do that, Aurora is actually going to get stopped by me. So I don't want to go that way actually now. So what I want to do is I'm probably going to I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go sit right here. Because Quark, when he walks through, he's going to be ahead of me. Because, of course, he's got the shorter distance to go. So let's go ahead and sit there, and there we go. We'll move, there we go. I'm going to get to my spot that I want to. And now, because I'm actually behind this cover, if anyone tries to hit me, then it will give me some defensive modifiers. Alright, so there we go. And actually, these people are not going to move there. So I'm going to do my vortex round on these guys. Hit both of these guys here. 20 and 30. And actually, you can see right there, the shield actually tells you that it's going to get reduced in damage. So that right there is pretty nice. Actually, I don't know if I want to hit Zuki. Yeah. Alright, let's just lock it in. I'm not going to use my critical shot. I was thinking to, but plenty of time for that. I only got 1 time might for myself, which is the plus 25. There we go. Actually, Aurora had used the weakness on me, so the weakness there actually makes it to where I do 25% less damage and slows me, so reduced movement 50%. But that's okay. I'm the sniper. I'm not exactly moving anywhere. So there we go. And as you can see there from the last game, the games are pretty darn quick. Pretty darn. The only time when it goes really long is when it's continued to be tied after 5. So let's go ahead. I got an Overwatch drone. So the Overwatch drone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in front of myself because I don't want Rask to charge me. That would be kind of bad. And then I am going to just, I don't know if I want to move. I'm just going to stay here. I don't care. I'm just going to stay here. Rask might actually jump me, but I think I'll be okay. This is actually a prep move, the Overwatch drone. So if he moves through my line here that I'm going to draw, then he's going to get hit. Hidden action, so 25. Yeah, I think when he does move, he should cross it, I think. He should cross it right there. I hope. Okay, looks like my guys are just hammering on these guys there. Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, there we go. Put some kind of damage thing on the ground. And actually hit back my girl there. Uh-oh. So he is coming close to me, which is really bad. So I could get the Stalker suit, which grants invisibility. Or I could do my Fade, teleport to a short distance and become invisible. So since Rask is all up in my face right now, we're going to do that. And we're just going to lock that sucker in. And he still actually might hit me because his swipe is so big. But I think I should be okay.
You're mine now.
This may spare me from damage, which might be still good. Now when you're playing this kind of sniper class, kind of watch that. There we go. Actually hitting these people. And yeah, there we go. But that's okay. I still was protected by this glass for 12, so it didn't hit me as hard as he would have hit me. And now I'm actually invisible, so we're gonna sprint the hell on out of there, because he won't leave me alone. And then we're gonna do the. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snipe. No, I can't. Actually, I already sprinted. I don't know what I want to do. I need to shoot, but Rask is all up in my Kool-Aid. Alright, you know what? It's okay. That's okay. If he's too busy with me, that means he's not hitting the other guys, which means that we're 1 for 1 right now, right? So that's okay. That's okay. I'm taking the attentions of 2 guys. Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Aurora. That helps. Although she needs the help now. So yeah, I'm gonna get hit. Ouch. I'm gonna slowed even. So because I got slowed, I can only move 50% of where I wanted to go, and because of that, I only went 50% of the way towards the healing thing in which I wanted to go to. So again, I'm gonna move there, but this time I'm gonna shoot backwards. Or I'm gonna shoot somebody. No, nobody to shoot. What the heck? Oh, actually, there's somebody right there. Let's shoot that person there. Yeah, let's lock that in. Should be okay. Getting hit. What are they gonna do now?
Artillery barrage
Uh-oh.
inbound.
Artillery barrage. That doesn't sound good. 64! She hit so hard. What the hell? But that's okay. Quark and Garrison's gonna get their hit, so it's kind of, we're going 1 for 1 again. And Rask is actually healing. I'm gonna hit Aurora. There we go. She was hiding in there, invisible in those little tiles there. I'm not exactly sure why she's invisible in those tiles, but it's fine by me. And he is still here. I'm gonna put the Overwatch drone, and I'm gonna run away again still. There we go. Lock that in. But I am going 1 for 1, right? It's okay. It's okay. This game's really brilliant because you just have to just look out and see it. There we go. And that's their little thing. If I cross in front of that, then I'll get hit. Look at that. He's actually dashing towards me to get me. He's really trying hard to kill me. And there's her ultimate. Looks like our guys are just getting bombarded here as I'm getting run around here, chased around like a little boy running. Alright, so we're gonna move here. We're gonna get closer to that might thing. I wanna see if I can hit her. Yeah, I'm gonna hit her. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to crit her, I think. Let's go and lock it in. I think we need to do that. Hope she's not gonna dash away. Hope she doesn't dash away. Looks like there's no dash because now we're in the blast phase. Okay, great. Big hit. Okay, great.
Gotta rearrange your face.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Take him down, Garrison. There we go. 48 on my crit, and I do take her out right there. Look at that. Nice big hit. And now he actually hit me, and so I didn't actually move to where I wanted to go, which is kind of bad. But now I'm going to move towards the might here. And I am going to... I'm going to continue hitting. I think. Yeah, we're gonna hit Nyx right there.
Target practice.
And then we're hopefully gonna move on to that might, get extra damage. You saw how much damage I got just from clicking that plus 25% and then hitting her, so pretty good stuff there. Pretty good stuff. Actually, that's a little bit annoying. We don't need to have freelance chatter. Actually, here. Oh, we need to put on the high graphics. Oh, look at that. Rask actually ultimate comes off and doesn't affect me.
No one is safe.
Oh yeah, come on. Take that 50 cal. Oh, Nyx took out my other person. So that was 2 to 3. Uh-oh, and I'm next now, so that's really bad. That's extraordinarily bad. But I do have my fusion pulse. Let's go ahead and take out the Nyx right there. And let's hope that my other dudes get the call here. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the stalker suit might help me out. I don't know. Let's do that. I don't know. I think it's gonna stalker suit, and then when I leave, then it's going to. Actually, I think she's gonna do her big heal. Yeah, she is gonna do her big heal. Oh, it almost kills me.
I've been saving this bullet just for you.
Yeah, I've been saving it. Ba-choom. Oh, that wasn't me. That was the other guy. No, boo, boo. Okay, so I'm down now. Unless I get healed by Aurora, which I do. Sweet. Alright, so I'm actually going to survive after coming back to death. And actually, he was in my line of fire there. So that worked out. So I took out the Nyx there on his side. Awesome. Okay, so we got the Overwatch drone right here. So let's go ahead and make sure that he is stopped right there. And then after that, brain juice. And we're still gonna move away. I think I'm dead still. Unless I get a heal. I should get a heal actually. Oh, actually I'm invisible, aren't I? So I should be okay. There we go, yeah, so I am gonna get some shields at least. Yeah, I'll put down this there. Maybe he might walk into it. Oh, maybe I should have shot him. We would have won. Oh, if I would have shot him, we would have won. Oh no! I should have shot Rask. I didn't see that. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh my gosh. What a miss right there, huh? If I would have shot him, he's dead. Like that. Oh boy. That's bad.
Setting up.
He might be dead this round, but I think they might be able to kill me or somebody. I don't know. Oh no! I think Quark's dead. Yeah. Oh no! So if somebody hits me too, he should be getting close. There we go. Okay, so it's still tied now. See, as you can see. Oh, actually, no, it didn't count. So actually, we're down to one. Oh, we need one more. So we lost, or I lost because I'm playing solo. So the last game I won, but this time, yeah, I died. That's why there's 5. Oh! Just like that. Just like that. Boy, Atlas Reactor, what good fun this is. I already got 2 games in it, and it's only been 30 minutes, so pretty much 15 minutes, like I said, per match. If you play it solo, if you play it co-op, it might be a little bit longer, maybe around the 20-minute mark. And if you play versus, probably a little bit longer than that, maybe like 25, 30 minutes. But still, get a game in that often is pretty good when considering League of Legends Dota 2 takes 1 hour maybe for a game. So with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this beta gameplay of Atlas Reactor. Hey guys, check it out. Put it on your wish list. Something. I think this is going to be something right here. This is the VG Purist. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review right there. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like my videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.